Attention is a currency, traded on the screen. Bids in the comment section, likes inflate the dream. Algorithms set the price, not truth, not skill. If it bleeds, it leaves. Volatility sells the thrill. Scroll futures, short attention, long outrage. Synthetic fame bubbles pop every age. Everybody famous, nobody known. Borrow validation, leverage ego loans. They don't wanna think cause they want reactors. Fast dopamine hits, not deep thought factors. Your focus is the product, your mind is the land. The strict mind and intention with a swipe of the hands. Welcome to the attention market, distorted supply. Where noise beats value and allow multiply. They pump fake relevance, then dump your soul. Crash your self-worth just to hit engagement goals. Influence laundering, clout gets clean. Renting credibility from a rented screen. The metric ain't meaning it's retention time. If they keep you stuck, they win in the crime. Creators chase trends like fiat with no gold. Printing hot takes till the culture gets cold. Truth moves slow, lies go viral. Speed beats depth in the attention spiral. Everybody branding, nobody built. Flexing highlight reels, hiding existential guilt. The fee rewards, extremes punishes calm. Peace don't convert, chaos sells bombs. Welcome to the attention market, distorted supply. Where noise beats value and allow multiply. They pump fake relevance, then dump your soul. Crash your self-worth just to hit engagement goals. If attention is money, most people are broke. Spending it careless on a digital joke. The richest stay quiet, move off the grid, while the poor yell louder, begging to be seen. I'm investing in silence, compounding my time. Low frequency, thinking in a high-speed grind. I don't chase virality, I build demand. Own my attention, that's a sovereign plan. They monetize distraction, I weaponize focus. While they sell illusions, I sell the notice. What you look at becomes who you are. Choose your markets before you choose your stars. Attention ain't free, it's the cost of your life. Every scroll is a cut with a digital knife. So trade it like it matters, because it does. In the economy of attraction, focus is blood. Attention is a currency, traded on the screen. Bids in the comment section, likes inflate the dream. Algorithms set the price, not truth, not skill. If it bleeds, it leaves. Volatility sells the thrill. Scroll futures, short attention, long outrage. Synthetic fame bubbles pop every age. Everybody famous, nobody known. Borrow validation, leverage ego loans. They don't wanna think cause they want reactors. Fast dopamine hits, not deep thought factors. Your focus is the product, your mind is the land. The strict mind and intention with a swipe of the hands. Welcome to the attention market, distorted supply. Where noise beats value and allow multiply. They pump fake relevance, then dump your soul. Crash your self-worth just to hit engagement goals. Influence laundering, clout gets clean. Renting credibility from a rented screen. The metric ain't meaning it's retention time. If they keep you stuck, they win in the crime. Creators chase trends like fiat with no gold. Printing hot takes till the culture gets cold. Truth moves slow, lies go viral. Speed beats depth in the attention spiral. Everybody branding, nobody built. Flexing highlight reels, hiding existential guilt. The fee rewards, extremes punishes calm. Peace don't convert, chaos sells bombs. Welcome to the attention market, distorted supply. Where noise beats value and allow multiply. They pump fake relevance, then dump your soul. Crash your self-worth just to hit engagement goals. If attention is money, most people are broke. Spending it careless on a digital joke. The richest stay quiet, move off the grid, while the poor yell louder, begging to be seen. I'm investing in silence, compounding my time. Low frequency, thinking in a high-speed grind. I don't chase virality, I build demand. Own my attention, that's a sovereign plan. They monetize distraction, I weaponize focus. While they sell illusions, I sell the notice. What you look at becomes who you are. Choose your markets before you choose your stars. Attention ain't free, it's the cost of your life. Every scroll is a cut with a digital knife. So trade it like it matters, because it does. In the economy of attraction, focus is blood.
Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Good Tuesday. Is it day two? Yeah, day two. Good Tuesday morning, everybody. I'd like to welcome y'all back to Attraction Economics, where we break down the supply and demand of attraction, how we talk about the power, the leverage, the status that attraction holds, and we also talk about attention. This is the newest currency that's going on right now in 2026, how you got some, and how to spend yours, and how to get yours. I am your host, Big Dog Barking. So how y'all doing? I might have been a little late. I was boiling some eggs, you know what I'm saying, before I got up here and trying to do a lot of things at the same time. I almost, burnt my eggs up, but oh, excuse me. Anyway, as y'all in the building, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. And also, you would like to donate to the Attraction Economics Operation System, which is currently being built right now as we speak. Please hit that cash up $ Big Dog Bark 2132. All donations are appreciated, big or small. You know what I'm saying. So if you want to hit it up, hit it up. You know what I'm saying. If not, well, anyway, I had to get my coffee right. So anyway, before I get into today's topic, I was scrolling on TikTok this morning, and I saw a chick up there from Memphis. I'm from Memphis, and I'm the one all day, born and bred. And she was saying something about Memphis females, and I've always said this. So when I be on panels and things like that, is that dealing with a Memphis chick is an adventure. You know what I'm saying? It's not for the weak of heart. You know what I'm saying? Me and my brothers, my partners, we always talk about it. So we always be like when we do have our conversations about what's going on in the red pill community, the manosphere community, we always say the same thing. It's like, bruh, you cannot deal with no chick from Memphis, dude. If what y'all looking for is femininity, soft and all that right now, I'm like, look, let me tell you something, bruh. A Memphis woman will give you all the femininity possible. She will be soft. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like they just terrible. And I use perfect example of Glorilla. You know what I'm saying? And I tell people all the time, like, if Glorilla didn't say the things she said and just sat there with her pretty smile, y'all be in love with Glorilla. She fit the description of what y'all like. But because she has a a North Memphis mouth on her, a Fraser mouth on her, you know what I'm saying? Just because she got that mouth on her, y'all don't like her. Okay, whatever. But yeah, I was listening to Shawty talk about this. She was like, maybe it's our fault. She said it's the men fault in Memphis that we make the women tough because we with the shit. We with the shit. And I don't disagree. I said that on many occasions. Just go back and listen. Go through my archives, go through my lives. I done said numerous times, I'm with the shit. I know I'm with the shit. I know I'm with the shit. My daddy was a player, pimp. You know what I'm saying? So it's in me to be with the shit. So yeah, maybe it is our fault down here in Memphis that these females be with the shit. Cause we also noticed that hey, all that shit y'all guys complain about the person and the neck rolling and the attitude and all that. We look at that and like, bro, we don't get no damn about that shit. We do that, we deal with it all day. Look, like I say right now, she can do all that cussing and fussing and all that right there. And she get her ass up and still gonna make my plate what I'm tripping about. I ain't heard none she said. She could be arguing with me and all that right there, but she in there over that damn stove and I see steam come from them pots and her wrist moving like she in the trap house, whatever the case may be in that oven. She got something in that oven. I don't care about nothing she said. She in there cooking. I don't care about nothing she said. She in there cleaning up. I don't care about nothing she said. She have a whole attitude, bro. I don't care about none of that. She getting the job done. You feel what I'm saying? So I just heard that and I was like, maybe we are the fault. Cause we be tough. We tough on women down here. We tough. Well, a lot of guys be saying like, yeah, I deal with them pit bulls and shit now and like, man, look. One thing I've always said is that yes, I do deal with aggressive females. I do. I like them. I like pit bulls and Rottweilers and cane corsos. I like them type of females. You know what I'm saying? Because it take a special type of dude to get them to act right. Take a special type of dude to get them egg right. And just off of what I heard today and how I've been saying this, is like a lot of these guys ain't got what it takes to get a Memphis chick to act right. Or any female to act right, they got a little attitude, a little pushback, a little aggressiveness to them. You know, they too masculine. Like, hey, bro. Or they'll try to say, well, you must be a little feminine if you like a masculine female. Nah, because every female I ever dealt with always told me, ain't no hoe in me. Ain't no hoe in my blood. My heart don't pump Kool-Aid. It's just that I look at this shit, like, oh man, that ain't nothing but a little puppy dog bargain. You know, just stroke her a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Feed her a little bit, play with her belly. You know what I'm saying? She be alright. She be alright. You know what I'm saying? Then she be a good attack dog because she ain't gonna let nobody fuck with me. She gonna bite your ass. She ain't gonna bite me. You know, when you train a dog, and I ain't calling no women dog by any means. I'm just using the analogy. When you training a dog, of course they gonna bite you every now and then. Whether it's for play, you know, some dogs when they puppies, they like to bite on you, bite shit, bite on your hand and all that right there, and training them. You know what I'm saying? It's part of the game. It's part of training your animal. You know what I'm saying? But over time, they understand what's going on, and they understand that if they do what they need to do, they get a treat. Right? You feel what I'm saying? I ain't never met a person that train animals for a living, whether it's dogs, cats, birds, lions, whatever the case may be, that you training this animal to act a certain way. Now, keep in mind that the animal is still an animal, regardless of the situation. They might move according to the reward system, but they still an animal in their heart. So while you training her to move how you want her to move, she gonna bite you every now and then. It's gonna be some things she ain't gonna like that she gonna snap at you about. Now, how you handle the situation is how you handle the situation. You know what I'm saying? You snap at me, hey, I ain't gonna snap back. I mean, yeah, I will argue with you, but I ain't gonna put my hands. I ain't gonna, wipe your, put your nose in your own shit, technically. But I will put your nose in your shit because you know better. I'm not just gonna be doing it for the sake of doing it. I'm gonna do it when you know better. You know not to shit in the house. You know not to piss in the house. You know not to do this. You know not to do this. So yeah, I'm gonna do it when you mess up, but I'm not gonna do it just for the sake of doing it. It's a reason why I did what I did. But it's a reason why you did what you did. You ain't like what I said. You ain't like what I did. But on the road to making her the type of female you want, you're gonna have to take the bite. They gonna bark for sure, but you're gonna have to take the little bite every now and then in order for them to move how you want them to move. They gonna buck. They gonna go against the grain every now and then. Now, you want to be good at what you do, you just want her to act a certain way without you doing anything. That's on you as a trainer. But the real ones knows that, hey, I'm gonna have to get bit every now and then in order to get her to act right. I'm gonna get bit every now and then in order to get her to act right. If you don't want to get bit, then quit playing with them. It's gonna happen. And I've always said this right here is that a lot of these guys play like they master hunters. You know what I'm saying? Master hunters. But you hunting at a reserve that's set up for you to win with animals that don't fight back. You know what I'm saying? You say you a master hunter, but you fighting against animals that have no fight in them. They drugged, they ain't toothless, clawless, docile. They just waiting for the shot. You know what I'm saying? They just waiting, they just sitting there like, just take me now. I have nothing else to live for. Like, I am not there. No more. And you take the shot. And however you do with the animal after do what you do. You hang the head on the wall and have all your partners come over and say, look at what I got. Look at what I bagged. But the truth of the matter is you bagged something that didn't put up a fight. That's how I look at a lot of you guys. It's like you just want to get something that don't put up a fight. You're not a real hunter. You're not a real trapper. You know what I'm saying? You don't have what it really takes to go into a female's natural environment, their natural habitat, whether it be the desert, whether it be the jungle, the Amazon, whatever the case may be. You don't have what it takes to go into their natural habitat and bag them. No, 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 no. You need the habitat to be safe. You need them to be docile. You need them to be less aggressive, not a fight, in order for you to win. And truth be told, me and guys like me can't respect it. To each his own, but I can't respect you wanting the playing field adjusted a certain way so you can win without a fight. You want to win without a fight. I can't respect that. You want them to just turn over and show you they belly, just give up without a fight. Like, no. Put me in the natural habitat. Put me in there where they with the shit. And I come out with one or multiples. That's how I think. That's how guys I think. That's how guys that I grew up with think. That's how my brothers think. Is that no, I can't just let her roll over and show me her belly. No, I need her to bite it. I need her to bark. I need her to attack. I need her to do what she gonna do and let me know what type of female she is. And once I realize what type of woman she is, then I play the game accordingly. Because a master hunter know how to trap their victims. A master hunter know how to catch what they looking for. They got patience, they got persistence, they got the knowledge. They've been in this situation several times before. So they already know they got a good thought process about how we gonna trap this female, how we gonna get her, how we gonna do this. Cause they done seen a lot. You know what I'm saying? You know them stories of them big long alligators that been around, but they can't catch this alligator, they can't catch this fish or whatever animal they is. Like they got folklore and stories behind this animal and that animal. Why you can't catch this animal? There's a reason. They always evading traps. They getting out of stuff. They willing to lose an eye, foot, to get out of shit. You feel what I'm saying? But truth be told, though, a lot of y'all guys just need them to be on the reserve with no aggression, so you can take the shot and then brag to your friends on what you got. But truth of the matter is, you weren't even in the right environment to get the real thrill of it. You didn't conquer. You didn't go out there and conquer. You was giving it to you. I can't respect it. I can't respect the ease of victory. I don't like it. I don't like adjusting the difficulty on my PlayStation just to win. I mean, yeah, when I'm playing a computer, I'm just me by myself bullshit. Yeah, I ain't by myself. I don't give a damn. I want to adjust it. I'm by myself. I ain't trying to. There's no victory that I'm trying to get by playing the computer. Just playing the computer. Now, if I'm playing somebody, yeah, okay. Now we play on Hall of Fame, we play on All Madden, whatever the case may be. Now it's like who run the sticks. You feel what I'm saying? But by myself and just casually playing, I play how I want to play. So I just, want to get that out of the way before I get into this conversation. Just let y'all know. It's like, hey, some of these females, they with the shit. Now you gonna do what it takes to get them, or you gonna wait till they stop being aggressive and then what? Anyway, y'all hit that like button. So today topic is emotional intensity does not equal attraction. Emotional intensity does not equal attraction. And to be honest, that's a problem that a lot of people have. They try to make sense of, you know what I'm saying? That they believe that strong emotions, excuse me for a minute. I got a sneeze bad here. Don't you just hate when you got a sneeze and it's stuck up in your goddamn nose and it won't come out? Anyway, see, the problem is they try to make sense of this problem too. Is that They feel like because we have a strong emotional connection, we should be attracted to each other. You feel what I'm saying? If the connection's deep and the conversation good, oh, excuse me. If the connection powerful, we should be attracted to each other. We should be attracted to each other. It got to be some type of attraction because of the emotion this right here between me and you. We should be attracted to each other. So we linked, we locked in, we sharing some emotions. You know what I'm saying? But here's the problem: emotional intensity and attraction. I got you. Need emotional intensity and attraction are not the same thing. They're not the same thing. And a lot of people confuse the two and thinking, again, emotional intensity and attraction play on the same playing field. And they don't. They don't. Emotions and attraction do not play on the same playing field. And the sooner you understand that, the better off you will be. And this goes for both the men and the women. That's why if you look at the thumb, there's a woman on there and a man on there. Emotions and attraction do not play on the same playing field. You feel what I'm saying? So again, emotional intensity is not attraction. Y'all hit that like button, you know what I'm saying? Y'all hit that share button. I may be up here for a minute, I may not, you know what I'm saying, depending on what I got going on. But emotional intensity is not attraction. Excuse me. So emotional intensity, for all that those that need to know, is just the presence of emotion, a lot of emotion, a lot of emotion. You know what I'm saying? And man, it's excitement, it's vulnerability, it's comfort, conflict, emotions. You feel what I'm saying? That's what's emotional intensity. It's just when you it's a whole lot of shit going on when you around somebody, right? But here's the thing. Again, even though there's a lot of emotions generated between you and said individual, does not mean there's a attraction between you and said individual. You feel what I'm saying? So for y'all that don't know, attraction is not built with emotion. Attraction is not built with a whole lot of emotion. It's built off perceived value and desire. So again, did I turn that damn stove off? So again, just because there's a lot of emotions between you and this chick, and there's a lot of emotion between you and this dude, just because y'all have this going on, doesn't mean you're attracted to them. Doesn't mean you're attracted to them. All that means is that y'all sharing a moment. Don't mean y'all attractive. Y'all just sharing a moment. It's just sharing a moment. It does not mean you find that person attractive. You just sharing a moment. Attraction is built off value, perceived value. Meaning, like I've been saying, if you and desire, my bad. So if you a rare individual, if you're doing something that the next man ain't doing, if you're doing something that the next chick ain't doing, this female not doing, you become more desirable. Scarcity equals curiosity. Curiosity equals desire. So if you're a rare individual, if you stand out from other men, if you stand out from other women, there's a chance of you being desirable. There's a chance of you being desirable. So again, when we talk about the 666 guy, we talk about the female with the that's fit, fun, and feminine and friendly with no bodies. Both men and women want them. The men want that type of female, the women want that type of individual. That in their heads, their brain, that's rare. That's a rare individual. That's what you desire. That's what you desire. That's who you think got all the value. You feel what I'm saying? What you're dealing with in your everyday existence is chicks and dudes that's available. They're nothing special. Whether in class, whether at work, in your neighborhood, wherever. Majority of the people you run across are available, average, common. They're not special. So the ones that we always say we want, both the men and the women, they're special. They're hard to find. Them the ones y'all desire. But see, the thing is, in this scenario right here, is that we share emotional moments with people. And because me and this chick vibing of this little moment, or you and this dude vibing because of this little moment, you feel like y'all could be together. Y'all can get together and do whatever, whatever, whatever. And the truth of the matter is, they may not be attracted to you. They may not be attracted to you. And this happens all the time. This ain't no rare occurrence. Both men and women get this mixed up. And if you just, just pay attention to what both men and women are saying in these spaces, is that it don't happen rarely. It happens all the time. And both parties feel some type of way about it. But again, emotions and attraction play on two separate playing fields. You just get, and that because emotions and attraction, my bad, are not interchangeable. You can't just swap them out. Like I said, they operate on two different playing fields. Again, you can have an emotional connection with somebody. You can have a deep connection with somebody. Y'all can have conversation for hours. Woo, 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 all that good shit right there. And still not think they cute. Still don't find them attractive. And from my understanding, is this right here. Y'all don't like that. Is that you don't want to be in the friend zone. You don't want to be the shoulder to cry on, and you still can't get no ass. You don't want her to call you and tell you she got these type of issues and shit like that. Now you willing to listen if you get something in return for listening. You feel what I'm saying? You're willing to listen if there's something in return for you listening. If you ain't getting nothing in return, then you feel like she wasted your time by telling you how she feel about certain situations, and now you attracted to her because most men are attracted to women because of how you feel about her. You sitting there ready to smash because she's sitting up there and telling you did that and the third, and when she like, oh, you're just a friend, I look at you as a brother and all that type of shit. You feel some type of way. You feel some type of way. And you're like, I can't be friends with female because of my attraction to females. I can't sit there and listen to them talk without me trying to smash. I don't want to be in the friend zone. I don't want to be in the friend zone. Now, also the funny thing about it is this right here. You'll also tell the women to bypass a man's looks and just deal with the emotions. What a dude willing to give the resources. You feel what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm just being honest. You'll sit there and say, I'm willing to give a female I'm attracted to my resources. I'm willing to give her my money, my energy, my attention, my time because I'm attracted to her, right? But in the same breath, you'll tell a woman, overlook a man's looks and just, is he willing to provide you the resources? Do he have to look a certain type of way to get the resources? You'll say that, then also say women are gold diggers because all they want is a man resources. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Because now, when I hear things like that, now it makes me think that who's really the more emotional party? Who's really the more emotional party? We're going to keep going. So, there's a split between comfort and desire that a lot of folks don't understand. There's a real split. One side is comfort, and the other side is desire, right? Now, comfort creates the stability. You know what that is. You familiar. You feel what I'm saying? There's the you're open with your emotions, right? That's comfort. Desire is curiosity, excitement, and pursuit. Comfort is security, stability. Desire is curiosity and excitement, pursuit. Two different things, right? Two different things. Now, the mistake a lot of people make is this right here is assuming that comfort will increase desire. They assume if I give out more stability, if I make things more familiar, if I'm more open, if I make you more comfortable, you'll like me more. You'll desire me more. You'll find me more attractive. That is a problem. And we hear this problem all day, every day, is that you willing to give everything to, and I'm talking to the men right now. You're willing to give a female that you find attractive all your resources. You're willing to provide, protect, problem solve, and procreate if she give you a chance. Because you find her attractive. You're willing to give her everything. And the more you give her, you feel like, hey, the more I give you, the more you're supposed to like me. Right? The more my resources I give up, the more you're supposed to like me. Right? But again, that's not how they work. It don't come from the resources. Her liking you is not based solely on the resources. You willing to give up all your resources to a female that you find attractive, and you willing to tell her that I'm willing to give you everything. I'm willing to give you the word because I find you attractive. Now, here go the funny part. On the opposite end, they also would shit on the female that does the same thing with her box. Because she giving her box away to dudes, thinking that if I give them some, I'll be in a relationship with them. So, like I said, it ain't just one, it's both sides. Men are willing to give up their money to females they find attractive, hoping that they can link up. And females are willing to give away their box to niggas. So they find them hoping that if I give them enough, we could be together. They confusing emotions and attraction. They confusing comfort and desire. If I give you this, maybe you'll like me a little bit more. If I give you this, maybe we can be in a relationship. If I give you this, maybe we can get together. If I give you some money, maybe you'll be my girlfriend. If I give you some box, maybe you'll be my dude. That's what y'all thinking. If I give up my resources, maybe we'll be in a relationship if I give it to you. Again, you're giving up something in hopes that it'll attract the opposite sex. You willing to give up something in hopes you can get a relationship out of somebody that you find attractive. Make it make sense. We hear it all the time. Neither man nor woman is excluded from this dynamic. Both parties do the same thing when they find somebody they like. They're willing to have long drawn out conversations. They're willing to give up money and energy and attention, time. They're willing to give up all that to somebody that they find attractive, and hoping that if I do all this for them, we could be in a relationship. The problem is that the opposite gender that you giving all this to, they looking at you like you're not special. You're not special. Listen to the men complain about women taking them for their money. Listen to them. That's transactional. You're not special. The women that y'all complain about are looking at y'all like y'all not special. All y'all doing the same thing. Why would I settle for somebody that's doing the same? All y'all do the same thing. I can literally leave you alone and go pick up another one just like you. That's how them women think. The ones y'all complaining about, that's how they think. Like, you ain't special. You're not rare. It's plenty of you like that walking around. Now the ones that sit there, they say they want 50,000 a month and all them right there. Now they looking for a big fish. They looking for big fish. But the majority of the people we average now day to day, the average chick looking at you like, bro, is another one like you around the corner. And the same with the females. And the dudes, they brag about this one like, oh, they giving me this, they giving me that, like, bruh. And you treat them like it's such. It's like, hey, I could smash and dash, and I go get another one just like her. We have a surplus of thoughts and tricks in today's economy, in today's relationship. We have a oversupply of tricks and thoughts, which means that neither side is special. If both sides are willing to give up money and box to be in relationships, neither side is special. Neither. I tell y'all that y'all not special. Me included. I'm not special. I'm just a dude that go tell y'all the truth. Y'all not special. You might think you're special. You might think you some extraordinary dude or this extraordinary woman. Y'all think y'all special, but true of the matter is, if you playing on the same playing field I'm playing on, y'all, you even just like I said, a 6-figure nigga, you ain't better. You just got limited access. Certain females get hold of you. You a celebrity chick, you ain't better than other chicks. You just limited access. That's it. Ain't nothing special about it. You just limited. You ain't giving it out to everybody, but you ain't no better than the men and the women that beneath you. You know better. You just limited. You just doing something that's different, and you give out your resources to who's that you want to. But majority of us ain't special. That's why a woman can discard you. Even when you sit there and say, I'm gonna give you the world, she can discard you because there's another nigga around the corner that's gonna give her the word, and she know that. And the same with the females. It's like, just because you get that dude the box, he can discard you because there's another female that's gonna give him the box, and he know that. So just throwing money at a female or throwing pussy at a nigga ain't gonna make him stay or make her stay. And that's where we get it fucked up at. We thinking that's gonna make them stay when the truth of the matter is that's not what's gonna make them stay. Excuse me. So again, emotional intensity creates a convincing illusion. It creates a convincing illusion because strong emotions create memories. You feel what I'm saying? They create moments, meaningful moments, special moments. They create special moments. They make you feel like something is special when it happens. But again, we created a special moment does not mean we're attracted to each other. Just because we created this moment in time does not mean we're attracted to each other. Excuse me. Someone can look at that and be deeply, deeply embracing that moment and still not find you attractive. And that's where confusion starts. So again, this is this situation what I say when dude be talking shit, female be talking shit, is that I'm a go around and I'm gonna smash all the females I can until I'm ready to settle down. I sit there and say, yeah, that shit sound good until you come across that female that got that good schnapper, that got that good nook monster. And now you ready to cuff her. You know what I'm saying? It sounds good that you can just throw your dick in every direction. You just roam the streets and do what you do. I said, yeah, until you get hold of that female that you like. Until you get hold of that female that you like. And then once you get hold of that female right there, and she might let you hit, create the moment. It's feel good till you see the stars and the fireworks and all that good shit right there. And now after you get through smashing, you bust the best nut you ever had in your life. Now you want her to be your girlfriend. But when Shawty say no, no, you look like Eddie Murphy and Boomerang after Robin Gibbons made his toe curl. You look like a sad little puppy. You done had the best sex of your life with a female that don't even want you. That's real confusing, ain't it? She let you hit, gave you all that Gok 3000, let you hit in any kind of position you want to hit in and all that type of shit, and then you get left on red when you trying to hit her back. And when she finally talk to you, she say, baby, that was just a moment. I was vulnerable. I was going through something. You were the first thing I saw. My defenses were down. I was drinking. I was high. Whatever the case may be. I let you hit. Hope you had fun, but I don't want you, baby. That's a terrible thing for a dude to hear out of a female mouth. Is that she lets you freak her the fuck out and she don't even want you. It takes a lot of recovery from that one right there because you like her. She look good, banging body, nice skin tone, whatever, all the shit you like. And she told you, baby, it was just a moment. Don't get attached. It was just a moment. And you want to be, we got ego and shit like that. You want to sit there like, all right, cool, whatever. Hang up the phone or whatever the case may be. And then you sitting there looking at yourself in the mirror like, damn, she did. I didn't ask that shit. You know what I'm saying? She let me flip her around the motherfucking bed like we rapping and shit like that. And then I could bust her nut wherever I wanted to bust her nut on and shit like that. And now she just looking and saying, baby, it was just a moment. Don't get attached. Yo, ego bruised. Your ego is bruised. You feel some type of way. Cause you thought you just laid it down and you finna go back around two. And she's like, it's just a moment. You really like, well, what the fuck? The ladies, y'all the same way. You like shit. You throw that good look months on that nigga. You think you finna freak him out. You finna give him the best head possible and whatever. You finna turn to I don't know. Maybe I'm old school. Old school Cherokee. Old school Cherokee. Nah, who Ebony Mystique. Yeah, I've been turning Ebony Mystique. And then just freak him out and all that right there, give him the best he ever had, and woo. And then he don't call you back no more. And you feeling stupid because you really thought if you was to turn him out and give him the best sex possible, he was just gonna hit you back. And then when he don't hit you back, now you like, you trying to suck it up and say it was just a moment. It was just a moment. But it hurts your ego too. It hurts your ego too. It bothers us. It bothers both men and women. Is that you can actually be in an emotional moment with somebody and they don't like you. And you think because of that one moment y'all had, that memory y'all created, is that y'all really gonna bond? Y'all really finna get together. And the truth of the matter is, it was just a moment in time. Two bodies passing by each other, made a moment. Hope you enjoyed the moment because you ain't getting it again. Ain't no second chances. And it's not because you're not they don't find you attractive enough to be in a relationship with you. They don't find you attractive enough to be in a relationship with you. They might share the emotional connection y'all had, but that emotions and attractions are two different playing fields. We can sit here and have an emotional moment all day, every day, and she still not find you attractive. He not find you attractive. Even though y'all could talk about anything for hours, even though y'all could chill and all that right there. That's why y'all don't like being in the friend zone. That's why y'all don't like being in the friend zone. Because a female can take all your emotions and all your resources from you and not give you no pussy. Not be in a relationship with you. That bothers you. That bothers females when they find a dude that they attracted to and they willing to bend over backwards for this dude in hopes that they be in a relationship, when the truth of the matter is, you can give me all the pussy in the world. If I don't like you, I don't like you. If I don't like you, I don't like you. I mean, I have to have some type of attraction to you to get my dick hard. Truly that. But once I bust a nut, if I don't like you, I don't like you. If you willing to bend over backwards for me every time you call me, and you say you finna do X, Y, Z to me, if I just get over with you, I don't know a man, a heterosexual man that's gonna turn that down. But just because I'm able to smash on you, don't mean I like you. That don't mean that. And because you willing to give it to me whenever you want to give it to me, in hopes that I be in a relationship with you, you stupid. Same with a dude. If you just doing everything for her and you're not getting what you want back, you stupid. Why you keep doing it? Because you hope it's eventually, in both situations, you'll get the relationship. No. You're getting used. And it's not, and the funny thing about it is, there's no manipulation. Because that's what y'all like to say. We getting manipulated. No, you're not getting manipulated. You're trying to manipulate. The other party is not manipulating you. A female is not making you go break yourself. She's not telling you to give her everything out of your pocket just to give with her. No, you willing to give up everything because you find her attractive. And then when she take everything and don't give you what you want, now you say she a gold digger or manipulator. I'm like, bruh, how can you call her a gold digger when you gave her the gold? It's one thing when you try to break into Fort Knox and steal gold bars. It's another thing if they open the door and tell you come on in and get what you want. That's totally different situations. You can't call no female a gold digger if you open the door and let her walk in and take the gold. You giving her the gold. How can she be a gold digger? That's your dumb ass. Sitting up there giving her the gold in hopes to get a relationship out of her. And when she don't give you the relationship, you mad at her. Like, why are you mad at her? You the idiot. Same with the females. You can't say he manipulated you when you throwing pussy at the nigga hoping that he could be in a relationship with you. You come and sucking his dick wherever the fuck he want his dick sucked. You come and giving him ass wherever the fuck he want to get, and all that type of shit. And then when he don't commit to you, you saying he manipulated me. No, he did. You throwing ass at the nigga all day, every day, with no commitment, hoping he commits to you. You throwing your ass at the nigga. He ain't manipulated you to do that dumb ass shit. You feeling some type of way, and you giving it up like a little corn star, catching nuts in the face and shit like that, hoping that the nigga fuck with you 100. And when he don't, you feeling some type of time that he manipulated me, he used me. No, you used yourself, trying to get something out of him. I said, it's not a safe space over here. I keep it 100. I can't hold no female accountable when you giving it to her. I can't hold no dude accountable when you giving it to him. And then get mad when you don't get what you want in return. That's your dumb ass. Both parties. Dumb ass niggas, dumb ass females. You bending over backwards for somebody that don't like you. And hope that if you do enough, they'll go and give you a relationship. And when they don't give you the relationship, you mad. Then nobody tell your ass to do the extras. Then nobody tell your ass to do all that extra ass shit in hopes to get a motherfucking relationship. Cause like y'all hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. And this is what I do. When I sit back, and like I said, I'm a consumer as well as a creator. When I sit back, whether I'm listening to a panel or I'm on somebody's panel, I hear the conversations. I hear the online conversation about relationships. Oh, we were vibing. Oh, we had good connection. Oh, we were talking. We could do this. We could do that. Woo. Y'all vibing. Vibes. I said something about vibes. Y'all just like the vibes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all attracted to vibes. Y'all vibing. Cool, whatever. Y'all sharing moments. Y'all can talk about anything for hours and shit like that. But then here go the funny part, and it never fails. All the stories end the same way. And I hear this a lot with the female more than I hear the dudes. That y'all were vibing, y'all were digging each other, but there wasn't no spark. Crazy that you can have a conversation with this dude for hours. Can have deep connections. And then turn around and say it wasn't no spark. It wasn't nothing there. Y'all had all this emotional connection, all these long ass conversations, all this, that, and the third. Just to turn around and tell people there was no spark, there wasn't nothing there. But you had a 3-hour, 4-hour conversation with Buddy, but there was no spark. You feel what I'm saying? Wasn't no spark. All that means, ladies and gentlemen, when you said there was no spark, it's because you didn't find that dude attractive. You didn't find Buddy attractive. There wasn't nothing there. No desire, no curiosity. You didn't think he was valuable. You didn't think he was rare. You liked the conversation. Y'all actually connected on shit, but you didn't think he was special. regardless of the connection. You didn't think he was special. You didn't like him. He wasn't attractive. Hmm. And it could be a whole lot. But have you ever thought about this though? Have you ever thought about this though? And this is what make a lot of niggas mad right here. Is that if she finds you, and they say this all the time, if she finds you attractive, you ain't gotta do shit to be in a relationship with them. If she finds you attractive, you ain't gotta do nothing to be in a relationship with her. That is one thing I would say the red pill got correct. That is one thing I would say the manosphere and the red pill got correct, is that if she find you attractive, you ain't gotta do nothing. She ain't gonna ask you to bend over backwards for her. She finds you attractive. And which also leads to this to her. If she do ask you to bend over backwards and you tell her no, and she still stay, she finds you attractive. Think about that. If she asks you to bend over backwards and you stand on your 10 and she don't go nowhere and she still do all the shit you want her to do, she finds you attractive. Think about that. Y'all, and that's one thing I will give the red pill. I will give y'all that one. I will give y'all that one. All the conversation in the world, all the talking in the world, all the giving up the resources, all the money, you spending a lot of money, you're doing a lot of talking, yeah. Whatever the case may be, if she don't like you, that shit don't mean nothing. That shit don't mean nothing if she don't like you. You ain't gotta do nothing if she like you. And if she asks you to do something, you tell her no, and she still stick around, guess what? She like you. She finds you attractive. She finds you attractive. I'm a living witness. As many times as my wife done tried to get me to do shit. And like I said this before, it was certain shit she asked me to do. I didn't have a problem changing because it didn't serve me any purpose no more in life. When she asked me to get rid of this and get rid of that, like, cool, it don't serve me no purpose no more. I get rid of it. Ain't no big thing. But when you ask me to get rid of something that makes me me, and I tell you no, you have your little temper tantrum, you get your little attitude and shit like that. Still said no. Now what? It is what it is. And if you don't like it, you can kick rocks. She stayed. It been several times when she done came at me wrong. And I said it is what it is. Either you gonna deal with it or you gonna get gone. She stayed. To me, you like me. And she'll sit there and tell anybody now, I don't like his mentality. I don't like that nigga mentality. Nigga still like he's a street nigga at 46. I don't move like a street nigga. I ain't outside standing on the corner. I told my pistol, but that's just because I'm licensed. I told my pistol. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no hot boy riding with illegal pistols. I got a pistol. They registered my name. I still talk shit, especially with my kids. I put them on shit to make them think a certain type of way. That's one thing she loves, that my kids move in a certain type of way because of me. You know what I'm saying? She don't like it, but she everything else, she is like, I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. I find them attractive. And at first, my wife didn't find me attractive. It wasn't because of how I looked, because she didn't like that street mentality. She didn't like the way I talked. She didn't find that attractive. She didn't like the fact that I had a lot of females. And I'm like, I wasn't finna change. When I was pursuing her, I wasn't finna stop. I wasn't finna cut all these females out just to chase after you. Cause you ain't like it. No. You don't like it, you don't like it. It is what it is. But when I finally got with her, she ain't go nowhere. I cut off female because I ain't want to deal with them no more. I was gonna do the same cycles. We cool, we get into it, we break up, whatever the case may be. Within 72 hours, we want to make up, go get a room, ain't nothing happen. Repeat, do it again, get back together, have fun, break up, get back together, break up, get back together. I was tired. Like shit, man. And this is with 2-3 different females before I got my way. Like, hey, look, I'm so tired. And then on top of that, they were like, you know, I know you got other bitches. You get one of them make me mad. I be over one of them how they do something or say something on like I hop in that damn Chevy. First thing they say, like, you think go that other bitch house. As long as you know where I'm going. As long as you know. Then get over the other chick house. Phone ringing, and the chick looking at me and like, only reason you over here because that bitch made you mad. As long as you know, you ain't surprised. That shit get tired. That's why I always say like that. It's like once I had got to that point in life when it came down to dealing with women, I'm like, ain't no challenge. It's like I do what the fuck I want to do, and that wasn't no challenge no more. It's like I can literally leave you and go with the other chick, and you know I'm finna do it. And you finna be mad now. Whether you sitting there chilling, waiting for me to come back over there, or you got another nigga on the way over there, whatever the case may be, it is what it is. I ain't asking no questions, but once you piss me off, I'm gone. But once I come back around, you know, it is what it is. I'm getting what I want when I come back around. You piss me off, I can leave, and I don't give a fuck if another nigga coming over there. I expect another nigga to come over there. You think in my head, I'm the only nigga you fuck with? All right, okay, cool. I believe if you want me to believe, but I know different. So you can tell me what you want to tell me, because if I'm doing what I'm doing, what makes me think you're not doing it too? I play the game, and I got tired. I'm like, hey, look, I get into it with her, leave, and all that right there, and they act like ain't shit happened when in the next couple of days, they want to go get a room. Okay, cool, whatever. Even that let me know you like me. You like me. Even when doing that type of shit, you like me. Because again, when it comes down to females control the access, right? Female control who gonna get it, how often they get it, and what type of relationship they willing to be in. They control that part. Anytime I can get up with you and I can get it whenever I want it, however I want it, and you know what type of relationship I'm in with you and other females, and you don't have a problem with it, you like me. You like me. You like me. You know what the problem come in is that you want me to stop doing it. That's where the problem came in. You want me to stop dealing with other females, but you accepting it. You're accepting it. And this is after my teens. You know, in my teens, I was still learning shit. In my 20s, I was like, hey, it is what it is. Either you gonna deal with it, you ain't gonna deal with it. They were dealing with it. And again, I'm an average dude. I wasn't doing nothing special. I was a janitor. I was a janitor cleaning up restrooms at the airport. I wasn't special. I was trying to have a rap career. I was hustling. I was doing what most niggas in Memphis were doing, rapping and working and hustling. I was available. I'm calm. I'm calm. But it was the shit I was standing on that made me different. It's how I talked to them that made me different. Because I wasn't the ass kisser. I wasn't the ass kisser. That what made me different. I cuss their ass out. I wouldn't give a damn about cussing their ass out. I'm not gonna kiss your ass because you cute. I'm not gonna kiss your ass because you thick. I'm not gonna be the follower. You stupid. I can't do that. No matter how cute you is. Okay. All right, you cute. Okay, I give you that. Now what? Just because you look a certain type where I'm supposed to just fall down to my knees and praise you? No, you an idiot. You're dumb. You're dumb, but you cute though. I'm supposed to praise you because you thick, huh? Yeah, you thick enough. A titty big as hell. Your hair fat. Yeah. Okay, so chick around the corner to get the same shit. Sorry, can't praise you. And it was that right there that made females deal with the shit I was doing. Cause they were sitting there like, you don't give a damn. You don't give a damn about shit. No, I don't. Yeah, but I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do, and chances are you doing it too. You gonna try to convince me you're not because you trying to throw that puss on me real good and shit like that. You trying to suck my dick like it ain't no tomorrow, but all it is trying to convince me you not doing it to the same nigga, another nigga. That's all you're doing, trying to convince me you not doing it to somebody else. Like, no fool. I'm not a fool. Mind you, I came up between the ages of 15 and 20, being able to get inside of a strip club as a teenager. And you mean tell me by my 15, 16, 17-year-old ass going to a strip club 2-3 times a month on the regular and dealing with females inside this motherfucker that's fucking everybody for $50? You mean tell me that the same rule don't apply in the real world, that you working the job and you working the job, and you mean tell me that I'm the only nigga you fucking and sucking like this? And I know you working around other niggas that on the same type of time I'm on, that you also find attractive, that you willing to bend over backwards for to be in some type of relationship with. You really think I'm that foolish? No, you're stupid. Let me call you back. You stupid. You stupid. Just like a dude running around trying to trick off on all the female nigga. You a trick. I was a trick. I was a teenage trick. I know what it is. Like I said again, sticking inside the club, well, and spending the hot 50 for 3 songs in the VIP. 2-3 times a month. You do the math. That's a good 150. Or probably more, depending on how much money I was actually making through the month. I might win once a month. Might win 3, 4, 5 times a month. I don't know, depending on how my money was looking. And then between the ages of 15 and 20. I was tricking and had girlfriends. And you mean tell me your ass ain't trying to break bread with a female because you find her attractive? You mean tell me you not finna give up all your resources to a female you find attractive and hope to be in a relationship with you? Now, I know I want to be in no relationship with no strippers. First of all, I was too young. And second of all, I ain't had no money. Every nigga attracted, every nigga have them to a stripper in the strip club as long as you got some money. Duh. So you mean tell me your ass you tricking off in hopes to find a relationship or find a relationship you compatible with? As long as she give you some ass, you give her some money. Duh. And then you get mad at her when you know you giving up all the money. She like, I don't find you attractive. Now you mad. Again, I can't hold a female accountable for taking all your bread and you giving it to her in hopes on getting a relationship out of her. I can't be mad at no nigga that's taking box. That you giving him box and you expect him to change and he won't, and you calling giving it to him. How can I be mad at them? How can I be mad at the female that taking all your paper when you're giving it to her? How can I be mad at them? How can I be mad at old boy, and you giving them all the box and all the head, and he still ain't changed? And then on both sides, y'all saying you getting manipulated. No, you're not getting manipulated. You're foolish. You're stupid. You're dumb. You thinking a moment in time is gonna create a lifetime relationship, and when it don't happen, you're mad. That's on you. That's on you. Y'all shared a moment in time, and you feel like that's gonna give y'all a lifetime relationship. When it don't, excuse me, and it don't give you the relationship you're looking for, you mad at the other party. Why? Why? You did too much and trying to get something, and when you didn't get it, you mad at them because they didn't give it to you. Look in the mirror and see who the problem is. Your dumb ass. Not them. I can't blame them when you're giving it to them. And then you want to come online and tell me you got manipulated. How? When you gave it to them. Just like a scammer. A motherfucker call you out the blue. Motherfucker send you out, y'all done seen the scam through your text message and shit like that. You got United States Post, like, I ain't got nothing at the post office, but I'm gonna read the text message anyway. Oh, you got something at the post office you need to pick up. No, and I ain't got nothing at the damn post office. You got $1 million waiting on you, just gotta send me 50,000. Now I give you $1 million. Okay. Motherfucker told me if I send them some money, they're gonna turn it into so much money. I said, well, how you do that? I would like to know. How you gonna do that? I actually entertained a conversation with a scammer because they told me if I gave them $2,000 or something like that, I can't remember the exact number, they were gonna flip it. I was like, oh well, shit. How you gonna do that? Just send me the money. Okay. How you gonna flip and turn it into this? What I'm doing? What's the play? Just send the money. Okay. Well, how you gonna flip it? I would like to know how you gonna flip my money into this number right here. You can't tell me the number. You can't tell me how you gonna do it, but just send me the money. No. You getting set up by scammers all day, every day. Because you want something for nothing. You wouldn't give up your resources to a scammer because the scammer said, if you give me this, I'm gonna give you this back 10 times fold. I'm gonna give you something for nothing. And then when you don't get that in return, now you like, oh, they got over on me. No, your ass wanted something. Your ass wanted something and you gave up something to get it. And when you ain't get it, now it's their fault. You got scammed. But you ain't gonna tell nobody that you had this, oh, this sounds too good to be true. My brother, not the youngest, not the one that's in California, the one that's in Texas. When he got caught, it just so happened I was going through my Facebook. Was it Facebook or Instagram? And I see him saying the little script, dang, yeah, so-and-so gave me, didn't it? And I called him, I said, bro, they got you, didn't you? He couldn't even say nothing. I said, bro, you smarter than that. How'd that get you? I know you smarter than that. How'd that get you? Act of desperation. Sounded too good to be true, and you bought. And you got scammed. And I'm sitting there like, I don't even feel sorry for you. And I love you to death, bro. You my brother. I love you. I don't feel sorry for you because you knew better. You knew better. And you chose to do the bad. You chose to do the stupid shit in hopes of getting something in return. And when you didn't get it, when you didn't get what you thought you were finna get, you looking crazy. And you don't want to admit that you got. But you didn't get got. You actually gave up. You gave in. Somehow, some way, they convinced you to come out of your pocket. Somehow, some way, whoever scammed you convinced you enough to come out of your pocket and you gave it to him, and you didn't get what you thought you were going to get back in return. I can't even blame them for getting you. I blame you for giving it up. And that is the problem that both men and women have, is that's why they all want to say, women manipulated me, men manipulated me. No, shout it. No, my God. A motherfucker didn't manipulate you, because chances are, if you feel like a motherfucker manipulated you, you wanted to get manipulated. You wanted that shit to be too good to be true. You wanted that shit to happen. And that's how they got you. That's how they got you. That's how them females get you, because you want them to like you, and you willing to pay for them. I ain't talking about no strip club shit. I ain't talking about no riding down, like in my area, riding down Brooks Road, riding down Bellevue. I ain't in Los Angeles talking about Figueroa. I know Brooks Road. I know Bellevue. I know Lamar. You feel what I'm saying? You riding down the motherfucking street, buying some pussy. You feel what I'm saying? And you think she like you because she let you fuck any kind of damn way. You bought the pussy. Of course she gonna let you smash. I'm talking about in a regular situation when your motherfucking ass wouldn't do this, that, and the third for a female, and you don't get the relationship. Now you mad at the relationship. Now you mad at her for not giving you the relationship you want. When I sit here and tell motherfuckers, I gave my wife a $50 bag from Victoria's Secret before we got together, Valentine's Day. And motherfucker like, well, what if she didn't get with you? I said, I ain't give a fuck. When I bought it, I didn't have an idea who I was gonna give it to. I had other females. It was females I was arguing with that could have got it. And I'm sitting there doing the thoughts in my head, like, if I give it to this chick or this chick or this chick, I already know what's finna happen. I'm finna get some ass. I know I'm finna get some ass. I know this. Victoria's Secrets. I know I'm finna get some ass with the females I'm already arguing with. I know I'm finna get some. And I'm already smashing them. All I gotta do is you know what? I was thinking about you on Valentine's Day. I got you this Victoria's Secret. Ooh, let's go get a room. All right. I'm already knowing that was finna happen. And these same females I was arguing with, breaking up with, and getting right back together. And didn't have nothing to give them but hard dick and bubble gum. So I know if I would have gave them some Victoria's Secret, I'm getting some ass tonight. Valentine's, I know I'm getting some ass tonight. Gave it to my wife. Everybody was like, man, you don't do shit for them. You don't do shit for females. You get her. This lady right here that told you no for a whole motherfucker. Why you gonna get her? Cause she cool. Something she did to me told me no for a year. She cool. She take care of business. She doing, I had to take her for a couple of times because female was hating on her. Just because they mad because they looking at what she was doing and they mad because they can't do it. And I'm like, that's all that shit. Y'all jealous. She gonna get her nails done every week. Y'all can't get a nigga to pay for your nails. She doing her nails by herself. She ain't around this motherfucking asking for niggas for money and shit like that. Y'all doing that type of shit. She taking her own business. Y'all mad at her because y'all mad at her because she taking care of her business without a nigga. Y'all begging nigga to take care of y'all. She ain't begging a nigga for shit. I gave it to her. And she ain't left me yet. That was 20-something years ago. And if she would have took it and said, I'm straight, I wouldn't have gave a fuck. I wasn't gonna crash out. I don't think I would have said I should have gave it to so and so. I knew I would have got some pussy. That's all I would have said. I should have went on and gave it to so and so. At least I would have got some ass. That was it. That was it. No stress, no problem. Wasn't no. This is my last ditch effort to get her. No shit like that. Nah, it was just like she was cool. She was cool people. She ain't bother me. I shot shots at her. She deflected that shit. I'm like, okay, whatever. No problem. It wasn't because I wasn't attractive physically. She like, no, nigga, you stupid. You talk stupid. You ain't got no problem calling a female a bitch. And all that type of shit right there. You fucked up. It ain't that because you ugly. You're not ugly. You just fucked up. That was it. That was it. So again, motherfucker be crashing out. Motherfucker be crashing out. Cause yeah, I like this shit. You know what I'm saying? Attraction is different than emotion. You know what I'm saying? And attraction, you know somebody attracted to you. Attraction comes from your perceived value. Attraction comes from your being curious, uncertain, admiration. It comes from a lot of shit. It comes from a lot of different angles. See, emotions activate the bonding mechanism. Y'all bonding over something. But bonding and desire are not the same again. Two different playing fields. Because we're bonding over something don't mean they're desirable. Just because y'all have a little connection don't mean they want you. Just because you have a little connection don't mean they want you. And it's somewhat related, but it's not the same. And understanding that is key. Bonding and desire, they look alike, but they're not the same. But once you understand that, you'll be better. Because all bonding doing is, like I said, you're connected emotionally. You're not connected attractive wise. You're connected emotionally. You're not connected physically. They might like something you said. They might like something you did, but that doesn't mean they like you. And that could be physical attraction. That could be that could be physical attraction or mental attraction. They could be attracted to you emotionally. They could feel some type of way towards you emotionally. But mentally, they could be checked out like, yeah, you stupid. That was my problem. Mentally, I wasn't attractive to my wife. She didn't like my mentality. Physically, she found me attractive. And then when we got together and we had our conversations, we're kicking it, we going out, we doing this. That would stabilize the relationship. It wasn't the other way around. It wasn't me asking for and going bending over backwards for her to get in a relationship with her. Once we got in a relationship and we actually had conversations, we realized what we like and what we didn't like, what our plans were for the future, and did that and the third, how we wanted to raise kids and just did this. That gave her the comfort of the relationship. I didn't come in talking about I'm gonna make you comfortable. I didn't come in promising you the world. I didn't come in saying I'm gonna provide for you and protect for you and problem solve. No. I didn't come in promising you the world. I came in on some other shit. I didn't tell you all that till we started talking, till we started dating. Then I was like, you know what, I got you. Long as you do what I need you to do on your end, I got you on this end. I made her comfortable after we got in a relationship. I didn't throw out the comfort before we got in a relationship. I didn't promise her the word before we got in a relationship. I promised her the word after we got in a relationship. After she said, I'm gonna do this and that for you. That was the difference. The emotions came after the attraction, not before. The resources came after the attraction, not before. So I'm saying all that to say this, and I'm gonna get up out of here. Excuse me. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, stop giving away everything to a female. Stop giving away everything to a dude because y'all had a moment in time where y'all bonded. Y'all felt the same way. Y'all connected. Y'all had a good conversation. All that good shit right there. Just because y'all vibe for a minute, don't mean y'all finna get together. Just because you know you spent a little money on a date and you know it didn't go the way you wanted to go, don't be mad. That's part of the thing. When you spend money on a date and you expecting to get some ass at the end of the date and you don't get it, are you mad at her or are you mad at yourself? And 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be mad at her because she ain't put out, even though you spent your money. The truth of the matter is like if you just want to take out on a date to get to know her, do that. You're taking her out on a date just so you can get some ass. And then when you don't get the ass, now you complain the time about women don't want to do nothing but take a nigga want to go foodies. They want food dates and they don't want to be with no nigga and shit like that. That's because your ass want to fuck at the end of the date. Every time you take a female out on a date. And when you get it, then you like, I got it. I ain't gotta talk to her no more. When you don't get it, you complain. Yeah. I feel you. Gotcha. And ladies, you find them attractive, cool. Don't turn to this nigga freak just because you think he cute. Don't bend over backwards for this dude just because you think he cute. And you know what I'm saying, you give up your goodies and he don't call you no more. And you'll sit there and tell your friends or whoever want to listen that he used you for your body. I'm gonna look at you and say, I ain't just gonna be mad at him. I'm gonna look at you and say, why did you do so much so fast? For a dude you barely knew. Why? Because you liked him. And you felt like giving them some mad was gonna solidify a relationship. And when you didn't get a relationship, now you feel some type of way toward him. You might go to the extremes and say he took it. All because you didn't get the relationship or you didn't get the money, whatever you were trying to get up out of him. You willing to sit there and say he did you dirty because you feel some type of way. Yeah, that's not right either. Anyway, I'm gonna get up out of here. I had to go check on these lines. Yep. So I will talk to y'all good people later. Y'all like this, share this, subscribe to the channel if you ain't already did that. You know what I'm saying? And I will get up with y'all good people at another time.
Told you. Explain everything I learned. Say less. Make them lean in. Let's talk more pool, that's the code I live by. If they gotta ask questions, I already went right. I don't show the whole play, I just give them the why. Mystery, make them invest, transparency, make them scroll by. Less, more pool, let the
silence reply. I don't need to convince, let the presence imply. If they curious, they coming, I don't gotta try. Mystery make them commit, transparency make them pass by. Everybody oversharing, trying to prove they the one. Every detail on display, now the tension is gone. If you in it all the way, what's the reason to stay? No discovery, no desire, no reason to pay. See attraction is occurring, I just tap in the flow. I don't chase attention, I just give them a glow. When you speaking outcomes, not the steps that you took. Now they leaning in heavy like the end of a hook. Yeah. I don't over justify, I don't beg to be heard. I just plant a small seed, let it spread through the world. And the ones who align, they gon' follow the trail. Curiosity convert, that's a silent sale. If you gotta explain it, you low in your frame. If you quiet with power, they remember your name. It's not what you say, it's the space that you leave. The space turn attention into something they need. I don't post every move, I don't show every win. I let essence talk loud, let it echo within. See the market is loud, everybody compete. But the quiet authority hit different on beat. I give glimpses of vision, I don't open the vault. Make them wonder what's deeper, now they feel it's their fault. If they don't lean in close, they might miss what I know. And that fear of missing out, turn a spark to a glow. I don't argue with doubters, I don't fight for belief. I just let results talk, let success be the brief. If they ready, they find me, if not let them pass. I don't need every eye, I just need the right class. Say less, let it breathe. What's hidden got more gravity. When they ask, you receive. That's the law of attraction, see. Let's talk, it's more pull, that's the code I live by. If they gotta ask questions, I already want right. I don't show the whole play, I just give them the why. Mystery make them invest, transparency make them scroll by. Let's talk more pull, let the silence reply. I don't need to convince, let the presence imply. If they curious, they coming, I don't gotta try. Mystery make them commit, transparency make them pass by. They told you.